Let's talk about Lovesac, a company that makes couches so comfortable you'll either fall in love or make love on them, which turns them into sectionals. Hey everybody, Walrus here from Walrus Street. Just a reminder, I am not a financial professional. All information in this video is for entertainment purposes only. Just bringing you a short video today. This is not a DD. This is not an options play. I don't know what this is, but when I was looking at the upcoming earnings this week, I saw something possibly that could be an opportunity and I wanted to share it with you guys. Now, I haven't even made up my mind if I'm going to be doing something with this, but it is interesting nonetheless for the reason I'm about to show you. Let's take a look. So this caught my eye mostly when I was going through the upcoming earnings for this week. Thursday, before open, we've got Lovesac. For anybody who doesn't know, Lovesac makes furniture. They have retail locations and their whole spiel is that they make beanbags, modular beanbags into furniture. And if you look at their products, they sell sacks and sectionals. Now, before you say anything silly like, who buys beanbags? This isn't the 1990s anymore. I challenge you to go online, Google Lovesac, look at the nearest location. Chances are their showroom is going to be in an upscale mall near you. On top of that, they have partnerships with Costco and Best Buy, selling their products through Best Buy to gamers, through Costco to people who are shopping on a budget, and then through their showrooms and on their website. And these are not the beanbags with the crappy little foam pellets that you remember from the 1990s. These are made with recycled plastic, which appeals to a lot of people that are interested in environmental purposes. And these are super high priced. I mean, like ridiculously high priced. If we take a look at their sacks, you've got a full set sack. You've got a sack cover, you know, because you got to keep your sack looking nice, looking tight. You got to change the color of the sack if you really want to. You've got different sack inserts that can affect the firmness of your sack. It can affect the softness of your sack and how deep you sit into your sack when you press on it. We also have sack bundles that bundle it with different accessories, and the accessories are all here. We have accessories for the sectionals, sack accessories like footrests, throw pillows, foot sacks, and blankets. The list goes on. Over here we have their sectionals. Now these are their big ticket items. So the sectionals are adjustable couches, and I just want to take a look at some of the prices for the sectionals. Here's just a normal sectional, 2 seats, 4 sides, navy blue, $2,600 for this. For a 3-seater, which I think is a full-size couch, $3,600. It goes on and on and on. I mean, here we've got 6 seats, 8 sides, $6,600. That's a pricey sack. I don't know if my wallet's deep enough to buy a sack of that magnitude. And check out this one, 10 seats, 12 sides for a sectional. I've never used the word girthy for a sack, but this is a pretty girthy sack right here. And it doesn't end there. Look at their sacks. I mean, this is a fully grown adult female. She looks like she's in a nest. This is crazy. These sacks, I mean, here's the biggest one of their sacks. Fittingly, they call the biggest one the big one. I mean, whoever's in charge of marketing here is taking full advantage of the memeability of the sack nature of Lovesac. Every one of their sacks ends up saving about 4 couches from a landfill because it's using upholstery fabric made of 100% certified recycled yarn coming from recycled bottles. This is as environmentally friendly as it gets for a product, which is furniture, that typically takes up a ton of space in landfills and gets a pretty bad rap. On from that, like I said, I don't want to do a DD. I just wanted to give you a preview of what makes Lovesac very special. So let's take a look at the financials and what caught my eye here. Now this is it. This is the chart, and you can see we've actually just hit a support line going all the way back to February. And this support line's coming in right around $51.50. We're just a hair above it at $53.19 on the Friday close. Effectively, we've gone back about 6 months in time since we were last at this level. On their last earnings report, they had record record earnings for a non-Q4. Now, most retailers have their Q4 earnings or their Q1, depending on their fiscal year, around the holidays. And for retailers, obviously, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, the holidays are a big spending time. So when you're looking at their earnings, you kind of have to throw out those Q1 or Q4 earnings and take a look at the rest of the year. Well, their last earnings report, which was technically their Q1, ended up being an absolute record for revenue, for earnings. Following that earnings report, quite literally every single analyst covering this company raised the prices by about 20% for their targets. 78 to 98, 95 to 100, 77 to 98, 75 to 105, 85 to 110. These are really big 20% increases. If we look at the financials, let's just take off the year on year so we could get a clearer look at the revenues. Here we go. Q1, 82.92 million. The holiday one was 194.68, so throw that one out. But before that, we had 74.7 to 61.95, 54.37. You could see we are going up regularly every single earnings report. Even the holiday to holiday year on year was a really big gain. So this company is gaining on its revenue, and the net income, it's not great at 2 million, but it is positive. Analysts covering this company, there's 7 of them covering the company. We got 3 buys, 4 strong buys. The current price is $53.19. The average price out of the analysts is $100.14. That means the analyst's average price for the next 1 year coming out of this company that's had quarter on quarter on quarter revenue growth is indicating a near 100% gain on the share price. All of those analyst upgrades came right after the last earnings report. And after the last earnings report, we had a little bit of a run up to an intraday high of 92.51. And since then, we've been in a descending channel. The RSI is pretty low. We're very near oversold. The MACD is pretty low, but still we're just in this downtrend. And the reason this catches my eye, I don't typically like banking on turnarounds, but we've hit this level of support that goes back to February. Now, I don't really want to play options on this because the implied volatility is astronomical. Even the historical volatility is high. Implied volatility is sitting here at 78%, historical 68%. That's high. I don't want to do anything with it. The put call ratio is 0.11, which, okay, slightly more calls. Now, if we take a look at FinViz, see what the insiders, institutions are doing. Insiders have been selling out in the last quarter, down 20%, which could possibly be leading to the decline in price. Institutions have lowered their position, but only by about 1.59%. And check out this EPS. Look at these gains. EPS this year is supposed to be year on year almost a 200% rise. Next year, they're projecting another 100%. Next 5 years, 30% rise on the EPS. This is astounding. The price to sales is pretty low at 2.26. Price to book is not bad at 7. The problem is the PE sitting here at 37. A PE of 37 on a retail company selling glorified beanbags, that's not too hot. But something that is pretty hot, look over here at the shares outstanding. 15 million shares outstanding. The float is 12.7. And out of that float, 15.4% is shorted. Now, I would never play something based on a short aspect like this. However, it is worth noting that Lovesac has one of the most memeable names of any company in the world. The ticker is Love. The float is incredibly low at about 12 million shares, and we're 15% shorted. We've been in a downtrend. The analysts are predicting 100% rise in share value in the next 12 months, and the revenues have been growing quarter on quarter on quarter. This, to me, looks like a buying opportunity. I'm just a guy on camera, though. What do I know? I'm not a professional. I just love this sack. Every single analyst raised their projection about 20% after the last earnings call, and we're still going to be heading into the holiday season pretty soon. So what am I going to do if I do anything? The IV is way too high for calls. Forget that noise. Common shares is going to be the way to go if I decide to play this, and I would be looking at holding these through the holidays into about February or March to get that nice boost after the holiday season on the earnings report. That's it for me today. Hope you guys enjoyed this short whatever it is. Get out there, sack up. If you want to get some Lovesac, you know what to do. If you want to support the channel, check out my Webull referral link below the video. If you sign up for an account, deposit $100, you get a free stock, I get a free stock, everybody wins. Also, if you enjoyed the video today, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you want to be alerted to all my videos as soon as they go live, make sure you hit that notification bell. All right, everybody, thanks a lot. Much love. See you soon.